Hello. In this video, we want to look at an application. We have the cost in dollars for manufacturing a particular DVD is C of X equals 3X plus 16,000, where X is the number of DVDs produced. The average cost per DVD, denoted by C bar of X, is found by dividing C of X by X. We want to find and interpret the limit as X goes to infinity of C bar over X. Okay, so let's look at this. We know that C of X is equal to 3X plus 16,000. Now, if you remember from 1324, that means that the number in front of X, which is 3, is the marginal cost for these DVDs. In other words, every DVD is going to cost $3. The fixed costs for this will be $16,000, so no matter if we produce 0 DVDs, it's going to cost us $16,000. The average cost per DVD, now average just means you take the total amount divided by the number you have, which is what this is telling us to do. It's found by dividing C of X by X. So C bar of X, and C bar is simply the mathematical notation for an average. So average is denoted by the bar. So that's what that thing is telling us. That thing is called a bar. So the C, and then it's just a bar above the C. C bar of X is equal to just C of X divided by X. And notice that C of X is just 3X plus 16,000. So it's just 3X plus 16,000 all over X. And that is C bar of X. And the question wants us to figure out what is the limit as X goes to infinity of C bar of X. So the limit as X goes to infinity of C bar of X is simply going to be the limit as X goes to infinity of 3X plus 16,000 all over X. And notice that in order to do this, we need to basically divide everything by X. But because there's only a single term in the denominator, let's go ahead and just do these divisions. You can only do this when there's only a single term in the denominator. So this is going to give us the limit as X goes to infinity of 3 plus 16,000 over X. Notice that to get the 3, it was just 3X divided by X. And then this over here is 16,000 divided by X. And notice that the limit as X goes to infinity of all this, the 16,000 over X is going to go to 0. So this tells me that this is going to equal 3. So therefore, the limit as X goes to infinity of C bar of X is simply 3. Now let's interpret this. Now we have the actual answer to what is the limit as X goes to infinity of C bar of X. Here's the thing. What does X represent? X represents the number of DVDs produced. So as X gets really, really, really large, the average cost for every DVD is going to approach the number 3. In other words, it's going to start out with a high value. It'll look something like this at least. It'll start up here around, actually it'll be an asymptote there, but the actual function itself will look like this. Approaching the horizontal line there. And that horizontal line will be the horizontal asymptote of y equals 3. Now, the reason that we have this vertical asymptote is because if X becomes 0, well, we're dividing by 0. But notice that if we produce a single DVD, what do we have? We have 3 times 1, which is 3 plus 16,000, so it's 16,003 all over 1. So the average cost for a single DVD would be 16,000 3. And that's probably not all that good for a DVD. If we did 2 DVDs, what would it be? Well, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 16,000 is 16,006, all over 2 would be 8,001. So it goes from 16,003 down to 8,001 in one step, from going from 2 DVDs to 1 DVD, which is the reason why, as X gets larger and larger, the average cost for these DVDs will reduce, but they slowly reduce after a little while, approaching that average cost of 3. In other words, if you produced 1,000,000 DVDs, think of it that way, 1,000,000 times 3 is what? 3 million, right? So 3 million plus the 16,000, so it's 3,016,000. So let's do it this way. At X equals 1 million, C bar of X would be 1,016,000 all over 1 million. Sorry, 3 million. No, 1. There we go. 3,016,000 all over 1 million. So just take this number up here, move the decimal 6 places to the left, and that's going to give you 3.016. So notice that it's approaching y equals 3. So this tells me that as X, or as the number of DVDs increase, the average price per DVD will approach, if I can actually write down, will approach $3 per DVD. That's what this is telling us. Alrighty. Well, I believe that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.